Curtis King is gonna do this shit right now.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank y'all for having me. First of all,
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute.
Curtis King, I feel like you went off the radar, but you went even more on the radar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to do a whole re-clean at the top of the year because I was finding myself successful. I was finding like a lot of things were popping off, and a lot of stuff that y'all were there. We were all there firsthand.
Right.
And it's just it wasn't. I didn't feel like I had purpose, and the fear of that was stronger than anything else. It was stronger than breaking relationships. It was stronger than a lot of things because the fear of not having a purpose. For me to look back on success, for me, and I've been in some of these producers and rappers who I've been in their houses and I looked around, like I even like actualize it, touching the walls, touching the tables, like, yo, this is what it would feel like.
Right.
But knowing their level of success and knowing this is what this feels like, I said I wouldn't be happy still. I had to have a real talk with me. I didn't even tell you, I was at Hit Boy's house and that happened. I was at Hit Boy's house and he invited me over there to do some work for Audio Push. And his house is beautiful.
Yeah.
2 studio, everything's beautiful.
No furniture in that motherfucker.
It ain't. That's true. But at the same time,
That shit's beautiful though.
But at the same time, it's a realization that four, whatever, how many walls he got, 16, 17. Walls are still walls. Right. Tables are still tables. Couches are still couches. And that if you put all of your happiness and your fulfillment into that destination, you're gonna get there and you're gonna lose your mind because it's not enough.
It's like that's it.
So everybody has something that fulfills them. Everybody has something that keeps them going. And for me, it's given. Over the last year, and I don't say this for bragging rights, but I did 300 videos where I basically just expunged any information I had or information that I was learning to my peers. And I didn't charge them for anything. Right. For what? Like, I'm giving you the game that I wish somebody would have gave me when I was up here on the internet searching through message boards and searching through Google searches. And we didn't have all the information. We didn't have YouTube like it is now.
Right.
And I was searching for it, and nobody was willing to give it to me. I would go try to ask somebody, but like, nigga, move on.
Right.
I don't even got no time for that. But now that I have an opportunity to do that, and I know that I have, because my thing, too, was how you got the audacity to do that. Who are you? You ain't no expert.
Right.
Go to a courthouse, and they say an expert witness is somebody who knows more about an event than anybody else in the room. How many courtrooms of rappers and producers does that exist?
Very true.
Like, you're not a rapper, Chuck, but how many times you been in a room and like, damn, to me, I thought every rapper knew that. Those are the basics. Right. But how many courtrooms are you in, head, where it's like...
Oh, I'm in too many rooms.
Oh, I know. And I know you don't hold your tongue. Bliss, y'all are all professionals because you've invested the 10,000 hours and you're professionals in the things and information that you have. And there's so many kids out there, they don't even want to know, like we be thinking like, oh, don't give away the secrets. Like, oh, they don't even want to know like the craziest, like the more intricate stuff.
Yeah.
They want to know stuff like, how do I get my music on iTunes?
Basics.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like, I can show you that.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
easy.
Right.
So when did you decide to materialize that into these courses? Because I feel like...
Can I drop this news
Go
for
ahead,
y'all?
bust it. Go ahead.
My book, The Prosperous Producer, is already going through the editing phase, and I'm hopefully looking at top of December, or not the top of this 2017.
Wow.
Nice.
I got approached about doing a book when I did that first video. That Biggest Lie in Hip Hop. As a guy, Maurice reached out to me from Florida. He's an independent publisher, and he said, "I think you got a book in you." I said, "Hell no." I said, I'm 30. I said, maybe in my 40s I have a book. And he was like, "I think you have a book in you. You have a real good story in that, and I think you need to tell it." So for the last year, I've been every day I get up and add like 2 or 3 pages. Really? I scratched my book 3 times.
That's dope.
Every day last year, like that was the most silent thing that I did. I didn't share the process. Every day I woke up and I scratched the book 3 times. And the last one, I literally, like, the book it's called The Prosperous Producer. Every chapter is like, chapter 1 is the tempo. Chapter 2 is the kick. Chapter 3 is a snare, but I'm not talking about how to make a beat. I'm talking about the tempo of life, the tempo of my grind, the tempo of my mindset. Kick. I have a quote that one of my friends said, that the kick is the heartbeat of a drum loop. Well, what's the heartbeat of my grind? My mom.
Right.
I talk about the stories of when I used to sit in the front of the church and she would play piano and I would watch the drummer and I would focus on him and I would focus on my mom and I focus on him and watch the choir. And I'm like, damn, that's probably the reason why my drums are loud, because the drummer was loud. Right. And I put choirs in a lot of my beats. So I talk about all that stuff, and I'm able to hash out a lot of stories I didn't hash, but the prosperous producer is done.
That's dope, dude. So this is gonna come after. Wait, when does the album drop?
December 2nd.
Okay.
December 2nd.
So you can pre-order that right now.
Pre-order it right now at
Please do that.
myjubileeyear.com.
Okay. But then the book is gonna come after that. Top
Come
of the
after
year.
that, yeah. We still got to go through that editing phase. Mind you, have patience with me. It's my first book, so I'm waiting for him to butcher me. But I didn't realize
that you did it, dog. That's
Yeah.
amazing, dude.
That's
One thing I do want to ask you though is your relationship with Murs, man. If people don't understand that the campaign that
Right.
you did in 2012, man, it was 2012, right?
2012.
2012,
Yeah.
to get on paid dues and then establishing that relationship with Murs, and now you have you just talked about earlier how casual your conversations are with him.
Right. First of all, that's my big bro, but
Yeah.
I didn't always see it like that. The first time I met him, I thought he didn't like me.
Really?
I thought really.
Oh, yeah,
Straight up.
because
I have a
he's
video about
that-
that.
yeah.
Like he's very he wants to fill you out first. He want to know like what you about. He want to know your energy. I understand it now because I see how important my energy is to me.
Right.
But first time I met him, he was like, "Oh, Curtis King. Okay, I know about you. Send me some beats to my email." That was it.
Damn.
He said nothing else. Next time I saw him was at Noah James had performed at Paid Dues, and I saw him walking down the hallway. Like I was walking, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on with you, Murs?" And he was like, he didn't say shit. He just looked at me.
Damn.
He's fucking with me though. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I campaigned for Paid Dues. He starts doing live streams, and people were like,
Nipsey was on there,
yeah,
right?
well,
No,
That was me. That
you
was
and Nipsey.
me
You're
and
right.
Noah and
You're
Nipsey.
right.
But
Right.
before that, he was doing live streams like I'm giving some more Paid Dues updates. And people were like, Curtis King from Paid Dues, Curtis King. And he was like, I've never heard of him in my life.
Wow.
Right? Some head shit. Some ping. Some he was on some like I've never who is he?
Right.
Why should I care?
Why is
But I
it
didn't
spelled with two
understand
S's?
like
I don't get it. What's going on?
but what I didn't see and people were trying to tell me is like understand the psychology of what he's doing. You're the only one that he's acknowledging that he doesn't know. He's messing with you,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
Yeah.
It builds up a tough skin. But to go from that to now, like, he'll call me out the blue or I hit him up. Anybody that I've ever seen of influence that I've looked up to, I've been a nervous wreck around. Anyways, Murs is cool as hell. He allows me to do things. He gives me the confidence to work around people of influence, and him respecting me at the level that he respects me allows me to just have a calm when I come back to LA. Because I'm originally from out here.
Right,
From out here, LA, Inglewood, Carson. I'm originally from out here, so I consider both home, IE and LA's home.